It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery from darkness. Our friendship will rise. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. Oh, get ready. It's Thursday night.
So, last we left off, Bell's Hells had returned to Vasselheim, having thwarted, it seems, the unseelie reunion with the Vanguard. You gathered some supplies, and you prepared yourself for what is the looming return to the surface of Ruidus, where you and another troop are to secretly traverse once more towards the capital city of Kreviris. You met up with two familiar Zephyrin family members of Orem, who escorted you to Lake Umamu on the far western side of Isilra. You set up within the nearby inn where you had stayed before, talked amongst yourselves until your companion team arrived, one you've met a couple members of, but have been told they are referred to as the Mighty Nein. A very chaotic introduction of both sides coming to meet together was left on a final question from Laudna, which was...
Oh, okay, we're jumping in. Why are there only 7 of you? I think I said it something like that. You're the Mighty Nein.
It's funny that is not the first time we've been asked that question. It's been a time or two.
Well, you have your cat, and I have my weasel, so technically we are 9.
You have a weasel?
Oh boy.
You see
Sprinkle.
slowly crawling out
He
from
would want to...
see slowly crawling out from under her hood this like frazzled red weasel.
That never ends.
Oh my...
This is Sprinkle.
I love him so much.
I know, it's
This is
wonderful.
Pâté. Did you just come?
That was a crazy outfit.
Do you want to hold him?
Yeah.
Can I hold
Yeah.
Sprinkle? Okay.
Here we go.
Sprinkle just in your grasp while heads up. Hello there, nice little blue lady.
Oh, hello there, little dead rat.
You look all so fancy and pirate-like.
Do you want to ride on my hat?
Oh, is that a euphemism?
You know it is.
I like this one.
Hi, Sprinkle, do you talk? Oh, that's good.
You can ride on her, Sprinkle. It's okay.
Do you want to go for a ride?
It does not.
I shove him awkwardly in the house that's probably too small for him. Just kind of...
The poof of red fur just...
I don't know if you understand, but we are Bell's Hells. We are the ones that settled this beautiful town and located this secret passageway to Ruidus. You're very welcome.
Bo speaks up. Feels so awkward. Yeah. I remember you guys back at the key. Or at least some of you. I don't remember you.
I remember you
How did y'all get out of there?
I was there.
Well,
Yeah.
how did we get out of there?
Assuming you got everything else by escaping.
This is so cool. I feel like I have thousands of hours to catch up on.
This is Dorian Storm, by the way.
Hello, nice to meet you. Hi.
Hello, you are also blue.
You are blue as well.
Yes.
Oh, you are beautiful too.
You're so handsome. Not as handsome as Ford.
Who is Ford? Hello, Ford.
This is
It's very nice to
Admiral
meet you.
Ford. He's
Yes.
in charge of several fleets on the high
Stone.
seas.
You have fleet?
We are merchants, Jester. We've talked about this. Stone's Throw Shipping is. We are a merchant vessel. We are
Kind
not.
of.
We are not pirates.
You are very much dressed like a pirate.
I'm a pirate.
I'm a pirate too.
Yeah, Pâté!
What can we expect up on the moon?
Yeah, we probably want
This is
to
Beth.
share
Hi.
notes.
Yes, hi.
Or sorry, this is Beth.
Nice to meet you. Yes.
Hello. Good looking.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
Chetney, Pakapi, but you can just call me C Papa.
No, I don't think I will.
Mr. Dorian, who is the most level-headed of your group of people?
No, none.
Oh,
Yes,
I was-
we've been lacking
listen.
leadership
That would
for a
probably
while.
be me.
No, it's true. You know it's true in your heart.
We should start from a place of honesty, Fern.
Yeah, I'm probably the most level-headed.
I can definitely tell
Honesty.
that's not true.
Laudna just reaches over and puts Fern's hand down.
Chetney speaks for us often, but we don't always want it, but he is okay at it, I would say.
Caduceus is going to walk over to you two. Because, oh God, I love high wisdom. It's just great. So, where have you come from? What's the plan? Anything that we should know? Do you want to leave tonight? Do you want to leave tomorrow? Does anybody want dinner? I could cook. Is there a kitchen?
Dinner sounds great. There's
right.
a kitchen here in the...
Any allergies, any issues that anybody has?
Almonds, actually.
Orem looks way up Caduceus's body. Yeah, I think dinner is a good idea. I think we should sit down and compare notes and figure out whether we're leaving
How
soon,
much do y'all
in the
know
morning.
about the moon? Ruidus.
We don't actually know too terribly
Not
much.
very
We
much.
just told that they needed some of the best to go in and compliment a group of fellow adventurers.
Caleb and I have been in the weeds a little bit, but mainly dealing with the Cerberus Assembly and their connection to this, but
Right.
certainly haven't been there.
Ludinus has been very involved up there.
Oh, Caduceus, by the way, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go start cooking. I'll be right back.
That is a good idea.
Almonds.
Do we want
cats? No cats, no almonds.
I could eat.
I don't think everybody's introduced themselves. My name is Caleb Widogast.
Bo Borger Lionette. I'm actually with the Cobalt Soul.
God, your personality just shines through. Maybe introduce your other?
My other?
Your partner.
Oh, yeah. This is Yasha.
My name is Yasha Nidoran. It's very nice to meet all of you. This is how fun.
Hey.
Excellent.
Yeah, right?
Really?
I feel like we're getting a little bit more.
Yasha. That's the one that's on your mouth. Isn't kind of cute?
Oh, hello. You are Imogen, right?
I am.
Oh, it's very nice
You've
to meet
heard
you.
about me?
I have actually.
You talked about it?
We saw you and yes, it's we can discuss this at another time.
We saw you from across the campaign.
Oh, is this your
Yes.
Hello,
In
very nice
fact,
to meet you.
Imogen got me this ring.
Oh, how lovely.
Yes.
You two are coupled up as well?
Yeah, me and her.
Yes.
Is this...
And then me and her.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that I knew. I understood. This must be like an adventuring thing, like a showmance sort of thing that just kind of happens. That's what it feels like, right?
You share a lot. You
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
a lot.
Go through a lot.
It's you connect in many ways and.
Yeah. To be fair, I fucking hated her guts when we first
Yes,
met.
she did not like
Yeah.
me.
Oh, okay.
Who is this gentleman with the horns?
I'm sorry. Breas
You don't have to answer that, man. You don't have to answer that.
Breas has been sort of standing in the back, taking it all in. His eyes keep going to Jester. Just sort of, he feels like he's seen her before somewhere.
Can I help you?
Did it just take that long over there?
Sorry, I was just.
Yep, it did.
Hi, I'm Breas. I'm actually a new member of this group, and it's lovely to meet you all. How long have you all been together?
Oh man, it's like so long. How long is
very
it
long.
Trauma kind of shortens it all, but months longer.
Oh, you're talking to.
No.
No, I'm sorry, not us, not us.
I'm gonna go join Caduceus.
I mean the other.
I'm making you sous chef. Come on in.
It smells good in here.
Damn well it does.
But where did you all meet? Like what part of the world? I guess is what I was asking.
Oh gosh, I mean, you know.
I mean, some of
I'm
us.
from Nicodranas.
Yeah, Wildmount, some of us from
I'm from
Taldore.
Jorhas. I don't know if you have.
Zadash.
Sure, yes.
Well, I'm from north of Zadash, yeah.
I studied in Zadash from Kamorda originally.
Are you from Zadash?
I spent some time there, yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cool.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we went through Zadash a lot.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
At the Temple of the Platinum Dragon?
The Platinum House.
Oh, that's right. We did go there.
Yeah, that's right.
We did go there.
What a fucking crazy time that was, right?
Yeah. You and you.
Yeah, we
Beth had a
fucked
good
that
time.
place up.
Yeah, we did. Oh my gosh. Do you remember? The traveler was
Thank
so
you for dropping that bomb.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy, and we drew dicks all over
No,
the
no,
train.
you mean you were there when you heard about the
I don't know what you're
vandalism
talking-
that
No,
happened?
we were the vandals.
No.
I need to find out. I need to figure it out.
You see, they like to take they like to claim other feats that are not theirs.
What are you talking about?
I think this nice horned gentleman might have been at that temple at the time when those poor, unfortunate, needy
unfortunate people
artists
at the
took advantage.
temple.
Yes.
The odds of you two being in the same place at the same time so many years ago and here today, that does not seem
Oh
astronomical.
my gosh, but what if we were? It's like fate. Oh my gosh, it's brought us together. What's your name again?
Reyes.
I'm Chester.
It's nice to meet you.
I give you a hug.
Oh.
Did you just come?
No. It's nice to meet you.
You as well. Listen, if the Platinum Dragon doesn't treat you well, you're always welcome to follow the Traveler.
Okay.
What is the traveler?
Just a
Kind of like not quite a god, but he's kind of like a god. He's super powerful.
Like a
gives me
betrayer
lots of-
god?
all these years later and still going strong.
Wait, listen.
Is the traveler one of the gods that might get eaten by the?
No. That's the best thing about it. He's not on the menu.
Oh.
I've never heard of this god.
He's
What
next
are
to
his
Traveler.
tenets?
Draw dicks on things. Create a little chaos wherever you go.
Sounds pretty good so far.
Basically, do whatever you want and.
Do you have any
also tell
literature?
people how cool- Yeah, I have a brochure. Here you go.
Oh, God, I'm into it. All right.
Would you like a?
Oh,
I'll take one of those.
I've seen one of these before.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna be so happy. You should totally meet him.
What's one more god? You're like at what? You're like 3, 4 now? Just take a fifth.
Oh, you have other ones?
Reyes?
Yes.
Are you all right?
No.
Suck it in.
No.
What's wrong?
You ruined my life.
You seem like you're doing pretty well now.
You destroyed my life.
Oh boy.
How?
You fucked everything up.
Yasha pulls out her sword.
Listen.
I'll pull out my flail.
No.
I do have a problem.
You guys, we all have to work together.
No, I
What
know,
is
but
going
you don't.
on?
Don't. What's happening? This is very hard.
You're doing great.
I would like to remind us all of the task at hand and what is at stake. We can certainly discuss.
Is at stake right now, Prayas.
I don't know. Maybe you should fight. See who's stronger.
No, Bo, I think we're gonna try and use words this
I'm
evening,
stronger.
you know.
No, listen.
I don't think that you are.
Perhaps you should, tangle. That might be the fastest
wanna
way to
tangle?
settle all of this. After dinner, because I think once we break bread, get a chance to know each other, that might be the perfect opportunity to unite ourselves in this effort.
Tasha, you should learn to fight him, although you guys like coordinate really
We
well.
do
You
color
it
coordinate,
really
but
cool
that's
together.
besides the point. But you might want to have one last meal before you die.
Wow.
Would an
Okay.
apology suffice? We are about to throw our bodies on the pyre for the sake of the world. It would be good to have more people than less.
What if I just say, I'm so sorry I ruined your life?
Yes, maybe we could
Sorry,
help
Chris.
repair one of your party. I don't mean to inquire, but are you well?
That's a complicated question. But no, this is a work of art. This is fine.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is a hole.
Maybe could I
in
draw
your
you
head.
later?
Oh,
Yes.
I have been
I love being
standing on the
drawn.
wrong side this entire time. Did you turn around? for
Oh yeah,
me?
of course.
Oh, that is fascinating.
Thank you.
Look at this.
Everyone
Hey,
keeps
look,
doing
Caleb,
that.
that looks like.
Now, Caleb.
Oh boy.
Look inside.
You've gotten a message or two regarding this troop from Essex. You have not been able to compare notes directly since you've all been kind of scattered at the four winds, but he did mention one individual with a very unique feature in their head that seemed to be tied unmistakably to a beacon, the Luxon, or just a dunamantic source in general. And the minute you see this, you know this is the exact person that Essex was mentioning.
Caleb starts to trace his finger in small patterns on that scarred section of your head, and I use one of my signature spells now, which is Fortune's Favor, Spell Mastery, excuse me, and ignite the spell Fortune's Favor in you.
Oh, that feels very weird.
He was right. How did you come by this?
Well, that was all kind of by accident. Long story short, I was attempting to rob somebody, fell out of a window, and then a bunch of friends just did their best to put me back together.
Oh, you see, we are going to get along just fine.
Yeah.
Sounds right up our alley, yeah.
We just figured it out. We know someone you know.
Oh.
Yes, Essex.
You know
Essex? We do.
We do.
That makes sense. That's complicated.
Know him.
Well,
Through.
he was kind of our mentor. He helped us get around.
I was in Aor, that whole insanity.
He's a wonderful.
Yeah.
Because you kept mentioning, he was like, oh, my partner's busy. Was that you?
Yeah.
Guilty as charged.
Oh.
We were in your home. It was charming, lovely.
Oh, thank you. We worked very hard at it. Did you see the garden?
Oh,
Yes. Beautiful.
So good.
Also love how he floats. I was trying to figure that out.
Yes.
He sure does.
I started floating because of him. I
Because
thought
of
it was.
him?
Yeah, I thought it was a cool thing.
You are the rudest born. Yeah, there are two of you. You
Yeah,
and.
us.
That I am as well.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about our foes? I've had it explained to me that you share some overlap or similarities somehow with these creatures.
A lot
beings?
of psychic abilities have become more present in my powers.
All right.
You have psychic abilities.
In your head, you hear, yeah. I do.
In your head, you hear, oh, that is very interesting.
Did I hear that there's a psychic in there? Can you read my mind and actually set a table? That'd be great.
Yes, Caleb, enough of this boring talk for now. Let's get to dinner. We can just swap
I have just one last question, and then please everybody dig in. But are we staying here for the night? Because that will dictate what I do for the next hour or so.
It's up to y'all. We could spend the night here and then make our way. The portal to Ruidus is through the lake. Everyone here will be able to open up the water, so we won't have to use our powers. You don't have to face the water.
You just have to swim down there. It's not that big of a deal.
I don't even think we'll have to swim. I think the Ashari here are going to hold the water back.
All right.
Oh, that sounds nice.
There's a cave that the portal connects to that we could all sleep in there. If that's better for your spell conservation, I'm not sure.
Well, I think there's some preparation that I and my friend, and he looks to Jester, can do if we are spending a night here. But if we are going straight in, I will maybe hold back. We could eat more comfortably as well than these humble abodes.
Let's sit down and eat.
Yeah.
This is a lentils and a lettuce wrap. It's got a little bit of spice to it because I know not everybody likes to eat vegetarian. It's also got some very specific cabbages and a few extra little spices that only
Is that
grow.
quinoa?
That is quinoa. Well done.
Cool.
And
no meat.
special tea that is it cannot be found anywhere else. Carnelian tea. It has these very tiny flowers, very pungent.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's a little sweet, little spicy.
Where are you from?
Oh, well, that's complicated. My family, we kind of have a quiet temple. You've never been there. It's all right.
You worship a god? Wait, you worship a god?
I'm Blonda now.
Oh, that's cheating.
What god do you worship?
Well, I worship the Wild Mother. I'm a cleric of the Wild Mother, but also we are under the. My family also has ties to the Archart and a tiny tie to the matron as well.
Those last two.
And the matron.
And the Wild Mother.
Wow.
We didn't meet the
Well,
wild
we didn't,
one.
but Orm did.
Well, we
Don't you all get
collective
around?
we, the royal we, if you will.
We've had a lot of visions and interactions the last couple of weeks.
Wait, what's your connection to the Matron of Ravens?
Don't really have one per se. We did literally just meet her
Yeah, we went into like a pool
within the
of
last
blood.
24 hours.
I really liked her.
Fought our worst fears, some of our deepest regrets, proved ourselves in
Yeah.
a trial of the gods. That's what
I feel insane right now.
Well, wait, here's a question. Once we get
Girl from Moncarel.
to the other side of this portal, how long of a journey is it into
Well, that
heart
all
of the city?
depends. Yeah.
Hours, days, weeks, what are we talking about?
Are we
Well,
walking?
that again
Couple
depends
days,
on
yeah.
what all you can do. To get across the plain, the desert, to get to the city, it was a few days, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, not having been there, if you have some object from this city, I could shunt a handful of us there.
Yeah, what do you want? I've got this behemoth finger. That's pretty good. I've got this dead alien. That's
that would
pretty
take us
good.
straight down into the.
You also
all
I've got this
pretty
little
squishy.
dancer. Yes.
The little figurine would
Slow.
take us up top of Kreviris, and then the little alien baby would take us potentially down into the.
Well, you are the expert on the lay of the land there, so what would be the best place for us to helo in?
The little glass figurine that Laudna took was from that weapon shop.
Well, I wonder.
Weapon shop is actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
I wonder how thinned out or not it is in there, because if they're garnering all of their forces, and you know, not the folks topside who are just seem like regular folk, but you know, their army, if it'll be easier moving through, we have to have the ability to sneak around. How's your group at being low key?
Yes, as a group, you're mighty, but are you sneaky?
I have this one ability. I can make us all like go into like these kind of smoky ethereal people, and then we can just kind of move through this weird semi-ethereal plane.
Like
and then
ghosts?
nobody can see. Like basically we're ghosts.
The closer we can get, probably the better. And I think silence is golden because, as Imogen said, there's people with psychic abilities and.
I'm going to make the strong pitch that we prepare for a night. I know that we are pressed for time, but what you're describing sounds difficult. And I feel like we should be stacking the deck in our favor as best we can.
Breas, I am really sorry I ruined your life.
Are you?
Yeah, I really, really am. That was not the point.
What was the point?
Well, kind of to be funny, and also, you know, the traveler was having a really hard time and he needed a show of faith, and so that was what he wanted me to do. He was kind of ignoring me at the time, you know, so I was struggling, and sometimes he wanted a big show of like artistic faith, you know? So that's what I had to do. And I really
Artistic?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Artistic.
Yeah, I'm an artist.
I've seen what you do, and I would not necessarily call that art. It's more vandalism.
Well, listen. That particular night it was a bit, but I am a really good artist. Did you see when you were in Essex House?
I saw some dicks.
Well, yeah, I did those, but I also did a couple of the big paintings too.
Well, those are real paintings.
Yeah.
You did those?
Yeah.
I'll pull out of my sack a canvas that has Aurum painted on it. There's still work to be done on it, but this is the little one of our group.
You should make his dick more present.
Oh, that's not a dick, that's his sword.
Oh. It's a really good painting.
Yeah, well, I guess it needs work if you thought that was a dick.
When did you start painting like this?
Well, I found my art when I was excommunicated from my church because of you.
So because I ruined your life, you were able to become such an amazing artist?
I guess so, yes, technically. But I also, you know, lost my purpose in life, and also my fiancé left me.
Your fiancé left you?
Mm-hmm.
Because you lost your job at the sanctuary?
Yes.
She sounds like a total bitch.
She was awesome.
All right. Let's get to the fucking moon. Should we do that?
I think so.
Yeah.
So we go through the water, through the hole. We bamf over to the cavern in the moon, and then we set up Caleb's dick tower.
Yeah, Veth, you ready to go for a swim?
No!
You find Leeta, Maeve, and a number of other familiar druidic counterparts. Maeve stops a minute and turns back to you, Orm, and goes like,
Hey, I think we might be ready to go, close to ready to go.
Right, okay. Okay, yeah, no, we can get that set up for you. All right,
it's just
gather, we're gonna go ahead and, looks like we don't have time to practice, we're setting them off now.
Is this quick?
We would hopefully wish you to travel there further quickly. We can't hold the water back too long.
We're a tight group of 15.
Okay, just keep it a nice solid jog.
Okay.
As she's talking, Leeta kind of approaches from the far end of the water and comes up and... So you're off, brother?
Yeah. Yeah, this is it.
Well, we look forward to you coming back. And you can tell us all about this wild experience.
I would like nothing more than to tell you everything that happens.
Good.
Wherever you land in all of this, you be careful too, okay?
We will. Maeve? And Maeve goes. And just rushes out and gives you a big hug. And then lets you go. All right, as we discussed, and we're about to practice. On 3. 1, 2,
ready to run?
3, and they all begin to mutter beneath their breath in like semi-unison, these incantations that call out to the spirits of the land. And as they all kind of culminate together, just a few seconds behind each other, you watch as this kind of faint bluish-green energy emit from their fingers, and the edges of the water begin to curl back, almost like reverse waves crashing into nothing. But slowly it begins to split and divide to about a 10-foot wide pillar of open, waterless lake. It is a very muddy, thick muck that greets you there, as most lake bottoms are, but you have a path ahead in which water is not a concern.
You see Bo dart ahead, and even though it's muddy, she's just kind of gliding along top of it.
Again, all of you begin to gather up quickly.
Yes.
And head into the lake.
Yasha's gonna go over and pick up Veth.
Oh, thank you. Although I'd rather ride him.
Yasha goes up to Breas. Here. Slaps him on the ass.
Did you just scare me?
As you all trek rapidly through the sound of the rushing waters nearby and the instinct to expect them to come crashing in any moment, that kind of anxiety kind of building within. And as you follow the path here into the dark shadow of the center of this lake, if somebody has the means of bringing some light to it, that might aid you in this journey.
I'll summon the Star Razor
that
and
works.
use the word Galasvar, and the sword
You watch
this glowing
this
light.
beautiful elvish blade, this long sword of incredible runes suddenly apparates in this half-orc's hand and gives off this bright, vibrant, divine light that lights up the space like the golden glow of a torch. It doesn't take too long before you come towards kind of the deepest parts of the lake, kind of sloshing through bits of the undergrowth. Oh my God, Sam.
Jesus.
It took about a minute for him to see
Sorry, I was in the story. Eventually, since there is no real swirling portal, instead you come to elements of rock, like deeper red rock than the rest of the surrounding stone. And there, just past a space that's barely wide enough for the largest of your troop to pass through, is just a black tunnel beyond.
This is it.
Well, we gotta use it or lose it.
See you all on the other side. And I'm going to... Caduceus is going to head down that way.
The portal itself, the entry that you step into, you can feel kind of that permanently set carving in space that kind of connects this to somewhere else in time. These ancient portals are rare that connect to points in Exandria, or in this case beyond. But you kind of feel the transition. As soon as you dive in through the hole, it's like you feel that crossing over the threshold and then hitting the kind of the wet stone beneath. You all emerge from the edge of the very, very small, like tight tunnel into the subterranean cavern bit, and where the rest of the pool continues on into a deeper cavern to the left, where it just kind of has a larger roof space. And then there is, to the right, the rock wall that clambers up at a relatively steep angle and seems to be broken through.
All right, do you all know where to go, or?
Yeah. We could make our way up. Are we doing the tower, though?
Is there a safe place to...
I can send a message ahead to the owner of that shop. There's a basement level that we could, a cellar that we could hide in, put the tower up. I don't know how much room you have.
Where they sold the weapons?
Yeah,
You have friendly contacts inside?
Yeah.
Well, that changes
Yeah,
everything.
the Volition.
So to the shop, then.
All right, so who's
All right, well, so Mighty Nine around me, and then Bell's Hells.
Around Chet.
Yeah?
Chet.
What object are you using as your focus?
The glass from the Ruidian scythe that I purchased from the shop.
You got it. So as you hold the staff and you feel the energy kind of siphoning, 'cause it does you a little bit of damage to you, the usage of this many charges of it. But as it does, you watch as the runes glow and the top ones kind of fade as that magic is expended. This side of the room suddenly feel this kind of strange, like, collapsing of gravity around you for a moment, almost like you're all being pulled together before poof, space seems to bow out around you. And as it does, you're all standing in absolute darkness, if not for the currently still glowing sword being held by Ford Stone. And you look around you, and there are all manner of like boxes and crates. Most of them are empty except for like some raw glass, like kind of greenish teal glass material. It looks like all the lids have been kind of pulled off, and some of them have been kind of tipped over with some scattering bits of broken glass. You see a ladder that leads up to what looks almost like a closed, like a latched trap door, and it's a not terribly spacious basement, maybe 20-25 feet on each side, and with all the boxes in there, it's even more tight around you. The other half of the room.
Yeah.
Caleb?
I am using the little bit of driftwood art from Carmel that she gave me.
Perfect. And with that casting of the spell, same, a different sort of experience, but the same outcome as you all kind of like almost feel pulled forward, and you catch yourself with your foot as if you're about to fall onto your face. And as you catch the other foot, you're standing in another space entirely. Here, next to the rest of your compatriots in this enclosed space, all 15 of you are now like kind of pushed up around in this dark area with just the one glowing sword above you.
So with very little room, Caleb throws his coat behind him and takes a knee and pulls out Kaliana's wand, and I put it upright, and I have some pieces of granite that I use to prop it so that it stays standing, and there are bits of stained glass arranged just so, and a small wooden cat, and in a few minutes you guys are just seeing the top of my head as I'm crouched over it, and then a shimmering rectangle just goes up one wall.
Huh?
And I push a door open that has come into reality.
Oh my god.
And you start to see light sparkling in from a larger chamber beyond. There's a lot more room in here. And I'll step inside.
Wait, where is that going? I don't understand.
Apparently a tower.
It's a tower. It has 9 sides.
Can I use my nose and get a whiff of what's coming from within the doorway?
What does he smell?
There's lots of cats.
Very faintly you smell pancakes. Very faint, though. Caleb is already plunking up the brass stairs to the central platform that is about 15 feet off the ground in the giant entry hall, ringed in on all 9 sides with stained glass windows, each to the 9 schools of magic here in Exandria. And then he begins to float. Come on, come on. No need to delay.
Clip, clop, clip, clop.
Clip, clop,
A bit
clip, clop.
eccentric.
Willkommen.
Clip, clop.
It's very fancy. I like
There's
it.
a younger me that would have been so excited to steal the silverware.
I didn't know
this is
that
so
this
cool.
was like hidden under here in this basement. We could have stayed here last time.
I think he conjured it.
Is this tower like protruding out of the floor?
I'm
into
already
the city?
floating like 60 feet above you.
Oh, there we go.
Well, we're technically not on the moon anymore once you have come in here. We are in another place.
Shit. How do
We just go down through the door that
We're
you're...
just on the moon.
It's a little sad. Only like 30 seconds on the moon.
I know it's pretty meager in here, but I think the higher you go, you'll be happy.
And the
disappears
bonus
into
is you don't have to be quiet in here anymore, guys. As she floats up.
Is this some sort of helium wizard? Hold on. So it's like in the center, everyone's like doing the floaty thing?
That's right. That's
Helium
how it works.
wizard.
I don't know. I'm going to go in there. I want to Willy Wonka this.
Okay. Yeah, indeed, you in the center of the chamber, you lift up as you will yourself up.
I'm going to kick off.
Now, Ashton, as you fly through, there is a sort of an irised open portal in the ceiling of this giant room. And once you pass through, there is another hall, not as tall, but on all 9 sides there are wooden doors that have swung open all around the room, and each of them is almost set up like a cabana bedroom on the beach where there are like curtains hanging out, and there's a very handsome 4-poster bed in each of those rooms. I just prepared this in a rush because there's so many of us, so Belle's house, you're free to wander anywhere in the tower, but
We can go anywhere?
just about anywhere.
Just about?
Just about.
Okay.
Lana casts spider climb and just starts climbing all over the
Did you
tower.
get out of the center? Okay.
I'm just sitting on the hammer for that. I just click the hammer and I'm just sitting taking it in. It's real nice.
As you go over like the
like a
side of this
skittering
chamber,
roach.
you're above the beds, but there are grooves in the wall, and a spectral cat goes like and just like flies up out of a tunnel at the side of you.
I peek my head into the tunnel.
I think you're skinny enough to fit in there. You like climb in like Gloamglut squeezing through a temple window.
Dislocate my shoulders to get even thinner, and then just use the tip of my fingers to like
bishop your way through.
Yeah.
It's like
That's fun.
a polished wooden marble run in here, and it splits off into 3 directions. And the more you travel through it, you realize that these things go through every wall of this place.
Continue to go.
She's in the
Make Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Don't even worry about making a check. Yeah, you just start wandering through through the walls. Is there anything you'd like to do before the evening closes?
Yeah. We should have a midnight snack.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Just in casies.
I'm going to get the assistance of a bunch of cats. As many cats as I can get. You have baking cats, yeah. We're gonna make a big midnight dessert. We're gonna need 2 of them.
I'm going to help you.
So this is just pastries full.
I'm not going to bake anything, though. I'm just going to use my magic.
I guess we can do it that way too. That's fine.
I just feel like it's
No.
faster. And
No,
I'm not a very
it's
good
okay.
cook, Caduceus, so.
Well, I was just gonna figure you could bake some things I could. No, let's just get it done. Clearly, could be our last meal.
By the way, Laudna, when you eventually crawl out of a hole, you come into this one chamber that is almost like V-shaped, and it is a kitchen, and it has got about 100 amber-colored spectral cats in here. Most of them house cat size, but there are a few like full-on tiger-sized cats walking around with trays on, and there are, funnily enough, red ribbons strewn from holes all over this room, crisscrossing and hanging, and there's bells hanging, and one of them just goes like ding, 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 and you watch as a cat goes and then goes up a little tunnel and disappears out one of the marble run holes. It is like the CPU hub of the tower.
This is amazing. Sprinkle, look at it.
I like that you're pulling your fingers though.
Laudna, honey, they're setting up some sort of magical snack for us.
Okay. I'm not sure where I am, but there's a bunch of magical cats.
Come, follow the music, because Dorian and Yasha are gonna play.
Okay.
So we're just gonna magic a bunch of food. Okay.
Yeah. All of my food is heart-shaped. What about your caduceus?
All of my food is not heart-shaped.
Boring.
We'll see.
Maybe like a human
I
heart.
thought your food would be shaped like a dick, Jester. A missed opportunity.
To be fair, if you take one of the hearts and then you take one of Caduceus's little and put them together, it looks like a dick.
I knew it would happen.
Clever.
Well,
Fine.
what is this song? What is this song called?
Oh, it's an old classic. Maybe your party's bard knew it. Did you have a bard in your party, or?
Oh, do all parties have bards or something?
I just sort of
have Yasha.
I mean, Yasha plays.
It's me. Yes. I know it. I know. This is classic. That's how I know it.
Yeah. What is it?
We try and keep a low profile, I feel like.
It's called the alabaster baby.
Would you care to dance? Oh, me? Yes, it's a lovely song, don't you think? Well, yes, it is a classic.
I nudge Yasha. Play something kind of like slow and sexy.
Oh, okay.
I'll jump in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, one dance before dinner, maybe. I guess that couldn't hurt.
And it's super horny harp music.
Sure.
So horny.
Harp music
The
is
horniest
so
harp
horny.
music you've ever heard.
Yep.
That.
You look so sad. Yes, well, it's been a weird day for me. Your friend freaks me out a little bit. Yeah, she does that to everybody she meets. So you have a husband? Yes, I do. We're actually very happy. And yet you're trying to get with me for some reason? Yes, well, it's a problem I have. I don't know why I'm so attracted to minotaurs. I mean, we're very handsome. Yes, but... Oh, I don't know. I shouldn't be doing this.
Keep playing. I want this moment to play out. Keep playing.
I feel like this is how Sam writes scripts.
It all ends in Sam boning himself.
I can't do it. I can't do this. And Beth runs off. Slips the digital. What?
Beth, don't run too far. You need to eat something.
Oh, you're right. She comes back.
I think at this point we have a nice table
Yeah,
of
we have a
sweets.
nice spread.
So everyone who takes part in the meals here, which all of you can on both sides, you gain this benefit for the next 24 hours.
Ooh.
First off, your hit point maximum increases by 2d10.
I rolled a 2.
All right, we're at 7 then.
Also, for the next 24 hours, you are immune to poison, both to status and any poison damage.
Sick.
You're also immune to becoming frightened, so nothing can make you fearful.
Is there like a...
And you have advantage on all wisdom saving throws.
Clutch.
Which is huge.
Huge here.
Caleb is also going to go over to Yasha. Yasha, come here. Bend down a little bit, and he places his thumbs.
Bend over.
Thank you, Jester. And I cast at 8th level Mind Blank on you. So you, for 24 hours, you're immune to psychic damage.
Whoa!
Any effect that would sense your emotions or read your thoughts, divination spells, charmed, don't work. It foils wish spells, effects of similar power used to affect the target's mind or to gain information about the target. And then I use my 9th level slot to do it to myself.
Wow.
All right.
You know, Caleb notices that way 100 feet away across the salon, the little halfling fellow is sitting on a chaise by himself. He's oiling his sword over there. So I walk over and I take out sending stone and I kind of knock it on a wooden railing. You're awfully far away. Oh. Yeah, just a lot to process. It is indeed. You know, over the past few weeks, I tried to use this to reach out to you. I did the same, actually. It never worked. Yeah, well, magic has been a little bit temperamental the last few weeks. I'm tempted to ask you if you're all right, but I know that with what everybody's dealing with tomorrow, it's a silly question. You should probably be with your friends. Yeah. I don't want to burden them. Not that wisdom is synonymous with age, but I have been around this flat earth a few more times than you. And I can see you shouldering it. And it is harder to do if you don't tell your friends what's on your mind. Yeah. It's so much they're all dealing with enough on their own, they don't need it. Well, that is foolish talk. Orm of the Ashari. Maybe you and I are not going to see another 48 hours, if not now. When? Anyway, don't mean to talk your ear off. Go and get something to eat before it goes bad. Stick to the pastries.
Laudna goes up to Bo. Hey, Bo! Bo! No, and she walks away.
Jester is feeding heart cakes to Dorian while he's playing. This way you can still keep, entertaining and you don't have to lose out on the hero's feast because it's really good for you.
Ashton is going to be taking mooncakes over to Yasha and also just kind of offering so that you can keep playing.
Get that out of my face.
Cool. I'll put it in my mouth. I have a question, if you won't mind.
Well, finish your fucking food. You're getting crumbs all over my harp.
How did you snag that? Because I've been trying to, I've been trying to hook up with this girl. I've been completely off my game. I don't know what's going on in my head. I've been freaking out. But you shouldn't have enough game for that, and yet here you are, and you have so much confidence. I'm asking.
Listen, I am not the person to ask. I have 0 game.
But how did that happen?
I don't fucking know.
And then Dorian just plays. Whack, 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 whack.
I take some of the half-chewed mooncake and I toss it at you.
You need to have some advice on how to get with that person?
Yes, she's the one to talk to.
Because I could give you some advice.
Fuck, I'm desperate. Okay.
Tell me who it is. Is it in this group? Is it in this room?
Do you think any of us know anybody else at this point?
I don't know.
I don't know anybody else other than these people.
Okay, let me guess.
Okay.
Is it the little old man?
We've already had a tour affair. It didn't end well.
Okay. Is it the dead woman?
The dead woman.
No.
The dead woman.
No.
Is it... Is it the girl with the purple hair?
No. No.
No? What about the big furry girl? With their horns. Horns are pretty sexy.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay, it's her?
Come on.
Tell me everything you've done. Have you told her how you feel?
I have. I mean, I kind of fucked up some shit, and there was a moment, and then everything kind of fucked up. I fucked up really big is kind of what I do, because I'm no good at actually maintaining reasonable relationships with people. I'm a self-sabotager. I'm well aware. I need more to drink.
Very charming.
I'm really not, though. But thank you.
Okay.
You are also crazy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean it as a compliment.
Okay,
I think. Yeah.
She's super hot. She's got big boobs.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I like all sorts of
her boobs.
I love everything. I'm a big fan of everything. I just kind of want to see where something goes, but I fucked up so bad at the beginning.
I'm gonna give you a copy of this book.
You are?
Listen, It's a great guide on how to woo somebody. It's called Tusk Love. It's like, it's got a lot of what girls like, even though they don't like to admit it, you know? So like, there's 2 ways you could go about this. My fiance over there is so romantic. And
He's hot.
he's super hot.
He's super hot. Totally get it.
Like, okay, so he didn't used to dress like this. This is how it dresses now.
Well done. No, you
Fucking good. Yeah.
No, you
Look at
fixed
those
that.
nipples hanging out.
No, it's really
Listen.
like that could you could cut glass with
When he first kissed me, he was super shy about it, and he was like, "Jester, can I kiss you?"
Yeah, no,
And I was like, "Okay." It was super romantic. Another way you could do it, though, is just go up to her, grab the back of her head, dip her over, and just like plant one on her face.
She's a bit taller than me, so like actually that would require some
But you're
sidestep. But I get what you
strong,
mean.
right?
I'm very strong. I mean, yes, I'm.
You could go up to her, just put your face in her boobs.
I'm a little taller, but I mean, honestly, I can just bend at the knees.
I think this is a great plan.
Yeah, no, I'm again. It's
And then say, "Oh, you are my everything. You're my heart and my destiny. I can't imagine myself without you.
I mean, but I can. But yeah, I get it.
You light me on fire."
That's fair. That's actually very true. She has a couple times actually lit me literally on fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, if all else fails, just tell her exactly how you feel.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Be honest, because that usually works.
That doesn't usually work. By the way, I got to say that pamphlet was really good, and I appreciate the little maze at the back.
Yeah,
where you have to like get
Find
from the
your
beach
way.
all the way to the volcano, and then you get the golden dick. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, here.
Yeah. You have more?
Well, I have more pamphlets if you want to pass them out. I'm more than happy to give you some.
that's from
But no, this is just a little dick. Minor. You can pray on it whenever you want to think of the travel.
I feel like I already have a dick to pray on, but I'm into it. All right. That went well.
Ford, you light me on fire. And I dip him and I kiss his face. And then I lift up and I shove my head in his chest.
I told you these shirts aren't big enough.
Yeah!
You're so sexy.
Hi! Love it!
Excuse me, Mr. Pockeby. Are you sleeping? Grandfather,
I'm so allergic to cats.
They're bad.
You barely breathe in front of this fire.
Is there anything that I can get for you? Anything?
An EpiPen.
Like a quill?
What your cats came by was making biscuits in my ass.
Listen, this is a little embarrassing. I didn't want to lead with it, but I am very honored to have you here.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He just cracked one eye open. Yeah.
Wait.
What do you mean?
I didn't want to be too forward about it, but when I was a child, in Wildmount, my parents used to take me once or twice a year into Rexentrum, the big city, and we could never afford to buy them ourselves, but I used to stand in the windows of the toy shops of Rexentrum and look at your work and dreamed what it would be like someday to own a Pockeby original, and I was never able to as a child. But now I am not a child, and I have several of your pieces upstairs in my personal chambers, and it is just a great honor for me to meet you and to work with you in this way.
You do not. You have some of my tell me your name again.
My name is Caleb Widowgast.
Caleb Widowgast.
Yeah.
It is a pleasure to meet you. You have a keen eye for craftsmanship, I can tell. This is your place.
It is my place, and I can honestly say that when I was a child, you lit a little spark of imagination in me that I don't think was quite there, that has grown into such as this. So.
That means more than I can say.
Vielen Dank.
Vielen Dank.
I had an idea to commemorate this evening. And he pulls out this large wooden shield, like this big. It looks just like a shield, but it is carved just out of wood. I happen to have this in my workshop. And I would, if we could commemorate this evening, if we all live past this, wouldn't that be something? And I thought perhaps you could emblazon it with the words, 9 hells. But one thing's very important, you spell it the right way. So not the. Our name is a bit of wordplay.
I take out my chisel.
The number.
I start to carve in the back of my head.
N-E-I-N.
N-E-I-N. Got it.
Semnian for no. So 9 hells, like your swords are.
With an S or a Z?
In your group?
Yes.
You have to tell me.
I just figured Zemnian would be wiggity.
Wiggity?
Bells, Chet. Bells.
9 hells.
Hells with an S. We're hells.
I mean, if you want to be boring about it.
Are you a sea popper, Caleb?
I am unfamiliar with the term sea popper.
They're a fan group of Chets.
Oh, no.
Collectors.
I didn't know there
But you
was
have
a
some of his
group.
pieces? I did not notice.
Caleb disappears up a hole.
I was. Eustace walks by. That's funny. I've heard you say say CPOP with hello. Caleb. Caleb.
Caleb has the 5th egg.
Wow.
There's some eggs up there.
He's laying one right now.
And he returns. He's got like a small wicker basket with some with things and a blanket inside with things gingerly placed. And he says, "These I don't have many because they're hard to come by, but I have this." And he puts out a little wooden cat and he touches its tail and the paw goes like this on it. And then he puts out what looks like a big, on 2 legs, like lizard with a huge tail and a big open mouth roaring. And then he places out like a big wooden gorilla, and that one just goes like this with some sort of latch on the back. And then he places out a wooden egg.
You know those are really rare.
Holy shit.
I am very aware.
The last guy we met with one of those kept it locked away in a big magical safe.
I keep mine in an extra-dimensional space.
May I see it?
Yes, but please be very gingerly.
I'll be so ginger.
Please.
So ginger.
Something tells me you might not be ginger. I have not given it to you yet. I'm still holding it.
Oh, I'll just
Please enjoy.
Thank you very much.
In your head,
Yeah.
you're gonna hear, now, if that's important to you, keep your keen eyes open.
I am using my ring of telekinesis and saying, I am already holding it with telekinesis. Should anything go amiss.
I'm gonna try to steal it.
Okay. First make a sleight of hand check.
Oh no. 10.
So, Fern, describe how you very poorly steal this with nobody noticing.
As they stare at you.
As I stare at you.
As he stares right at you. And it puts up resistance as it is being psychically held, but you still manage to muscle it free from its spotted space.
I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? Where is the restroom?
Which, as you do, it's like, where's the restroom?
I pull the egg toward me. I couldn't help but notice that you put my very priceless Pokapi heirloom into your bosom.
Shit.
Would very much like to keep it, if that is okay.
I would too.
That's where she keeps all her
What if
favorite
we
things.
die? That's all I want.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die.
What? Okay, here's your egg.
Fern, if it means so much to you, I could make you.
I want one of the 5. We're collectors, clearly.
Caduceus wanders over to Bree. Bree is.
Oh, Moo.
Sure.
if you don't mind me saying so, I've been observing you and your group of friends, and I can feel your conflict. And I can see that you are clearly wrestling with a few things, and well, I've always found that that consulting with another person of faith when one's faith is in question is a very good way of settling things and getting a clear insight, and especially considering what we're about to do. This is a poor time to be conflicted.
I agree. The gods don't make things easy, do they?
We don't make things easy.
True. I guess the thing that I've been wondering or trying to figure out for myself is, if you're not given a clear sign, how do you know that your faith is directed in the right direction, I suppose?
Well, do you still worship the Platinum Dragon, or?
Yes, I do, in a sense.
In a sense?
Yes, well, I felt betrayed by the Platinum Dragon and found solace in my grief and anger in another force.
Well, there's no judgment here, so...
But now I've met these beings, and everything that they have shown me about themselves and their hearts is pointing me back to the dragon. It's almost like what I thought was what I was so certain of and what I was so sure of is coming into conflict with reality and the people that I've met. And I guess I don't know whether to believe my heart or to believe my friends.
I'm surprised they're two different things. That is conflict. I'd say, sometimes we can get caught up in the question and stop looking for the answer. And why me? It's a very common question that most people don't want the answer to. But sometimes that answer is because we made the wrong choice or the right choice at the right time, and sometimes that answer is because we are at the mercy of the winds even more than the gods themselves. Maybe it isn't the Platinum Dragon that failed you. Maybe it was people. And that's, I think, much harder to get comfortable with.
That's very wise.
I have my moments.
I found my path to Asmodeus.
I've heard worse.
I was in a place where I was sort of tossed aside and devalued, and well, he gave me strength, purpose, power.
Yeah.
It felt good.
It's a good place to heal sometimes. You just don't want to get stuck there. I mean...
How do you know when you've healed?
When you realize it's time to leave. All right.
When you all begin to scatter off to your rooms for the evening, what could possibly be the last evening of the world?
I'm interrupting.
Mm-hmm.
I knock on the side of the door that Laudna and Imogen are in.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to intrude. I was wondering if, just for a moment, I could borrow Miss Temult.
What? Why? What? Why not me? Is this a moon thing?
Yeah, it is a moon thing.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Babe, you don't have to go with him if you don't want.
I do actually want to hear what he has to say.
All right. Can I come?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I walk to the center of this big room with all these. Again, it looks like bungalows in a ring. In this sort of procurement room. And I begin to float up to the tower, past floor after floor after floor. And eventually we reach a small room with a sealed iris above it, and Caleb looks up at it and says, Weg aber nicht vergessen. And it goes, and opens. And he floats up past another room with 9 doors, all in a ring inside it, in a very small vestibule. And,
You come up with all this yourself?
yeah, I had a lot of time to think on my own. And the final iris opens, and I float up in there. You follow?
Mm-hmm.
And we enter it is like we have left the building. And we are floating, the three of us, in a infinite dark space with wafts of galaxy and star and motes of light moving all around us. You can just barely see the thin outline of a 9-sided wall around us, and this sky is an illusion stretching out in what looks like infinity, but you can just barely make out the geometric shape of the actual room that we are in. And as each of you turn, and Caleb as well, you see 50 of your arm and hand moving, and you see multiple Imogen tumults and 100 loudness.
That kind of makes me nauseous.
Tomorrow, there are many possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
I know about you, Miss Tumult.
What about me?
I know who you are. I know about your mother. I am aware how close you are to all of this. I have spoken to the voice of the Tempest, Lady Vysoren, others. We know how on the edge you are in this moment in time. A little bit I can understand your position, just a little. And it is probably impossible to know which of these 50 different directions you will take tomorrow. But when the splendor of reality is before you and so dizzying, all you can do is focus on your own heart and the ones around you. Verstehen?
I know we seem like a bunch of slapdicks to y'all. We know what's at stake.
I recognize raw talent when I see it.
She's very capable.
I have made my point. You know already the seriousness of this point we are in history. Choose well, choose wisely, and I am grateful that you are here. I am going to give you something. You'll probably not be able to use this. I don't think we will, but I'm going to give it to you all the same. He pulls out a small metallic pyramid shape.
Mm-hmm.
The three of us have been to the same place. A city in the frozen north.
Yeah.
This came from that place.
Ayo?
This is called an intuit charge. I have held on to this for a very long time.
Do they expire?
I hope not. But I'm giving it to you
I will write down how it works for you so you don't forget. And because Liam doesn't remember, it goes boom.
Thank you, Caleb. Wow, you and Essek, I see why you work.
Took us some time to get there. But we found our rhythm.
I'm probably the last one to go to sleep, and I will stop short of exhaustion. But there's work to be done, and I have a canvas that needs my utmost attention. And so in front of a fireplace, I whittle away.
Naked as the day is born.
But yeah, I'm fully fucking naked. I send a cat away for a shot of ayahuasca, and I just fucking let it roll.
As Chetney's nodding off, you just hear on Orum's door just a gentle.
Come in.
You're awake.
I've been trying to walk over to your place for 20 minutes.
May I sit down?
Yeah.
I'll sit on the edge of the bed. You've been quiet lately.
I haven't been honest with you. I have feelings for you. I think almost from the day I met you. And I'm way out of practice. And always worried about being a burden. But I'm so happy that we got to see each other again before whatever the hell happens tomorrow.
Sure feels like in the face of all this, some things get swept to the side, eh? Rightfully so.
No time.
No time. I feel like the worlds have kept us apart ever since I've been back, and I've just wanted the tiniest moment with you, and I couldn't sleep either. You are the reason I'm here. You've always been the reason I'm here. And I've known it, and I've been grateful. You held us together in the past, and you made me feel like I was a part of this group. You. And if it were up to me, there would be no responsibilities.
Boy, wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't it? I don't know what this is. I've never felt anything like this. I've been closed off for so long, and who knows? Maybe you're just the first beautiful, kind face that I have ever seen. But I don't care. I could never ask anything of you. But tonight, may I simply hold you? I want nothing more. Just let me comfort you for once, please. And I'll awkwardly kind of scooch myself onto the bed with the pillows and kind of just put out an open arm by the pillows and ask if Orm wants to come.
Curls over and curls in.
And, Dorian feels
flushed. He feels a rush of emotions. He feels passion, and he feels confusion, and he's red and hot in the face, and he feels the feelings of lust and burden and guilt. And he lets them all go, and he just pulls you in so close, tight to his ribs, and sort of cups his hand over your head and holds you there.
I don't say anything as I am terrified to spoil the moment. Just appreciate it.
I just think about the time we've spent together, and I start to fantasize about the way things could have been, about different choices and every little thing that's come our way, and those thoughts fade into a dream as I slip off to sleep to the sound of your breathing.
I think I'm up a little longer with fingers curled into yours. I just think this is okay. And then pass out.
And the night carries on. Restful for some, anxious, quiet, and at moments joyful, to just appreciate a brief moment where all that responsibility can wash away before sleep takes you. Here in this space between spaces, a place built out of love for friend and family, along new friends and old, bonds of kinship, love, of many kinds. A little time away from it all. For tomorrow, you march for everything. That's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh my